Hello Aries and welcome to my channel. My name is Peace. I'm with the Footsteps to Peace. I'm a psychic astrologer and an intuitive life coach. If you are interested in a personal reading, please feel free to check the description box down below. There you'll find the link to my website, thefootstepstopeace.com. Also like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it, and hit that notification bell so you can be updated the next time I post a video. Alright Aries, let's go ahead and see what's going on for you guys. What messages does Aries need to hear at this time? Okay, so we have one card out. Expect powerful change. New moon eclipse. Let's go ahead and read that. So new moon eclipse says, if you want affirmation that you can achieve your dreams and get the desired outcome in a situation you're asking, in the situation you're asking about, then this is it. This is a card of beginnings and there are powerful energies at work. But be prepared, it could be quite a ride, and events now could even be jarring and uncomfortable. However, any new directions you take will almost always lead somewhere better than where you are at the moment. Whatever is happening now is happening for a reason. You'll appreciate later on. A new portal is opening up, and all you have to do is have the courage to forget about the past and move through it. You're being put back on the right path. There is nothing to fear. So never mind the past. Life evolves every single day. This is a card of yes, yes, 1,000 times yes. You're being shunted towards your life's purpose. Whatever is happening now is happening for your highest good. This is an important turning point in your life. The new moon eclipses are among the most exciting astrological events. They herald a complete change of pace. It's as though you're headed in one direction, probably being guided by your ego, and then here comes the divine, the goddess or spirit, to turn you instead to face the direction you actually need to go. Regardless of whether or not there's a new moon eclipse happening when you pull this card, it's a powerful affirmation of positive turnarounds. Wow, good job. I'm curious to hear what these powerful changes are. You guys will have to keep me updated, but let's go ahead and try and see through the cards what these have to say. So Spirit, please show me for the Aries for this week. Okay. So you got the Nine of Swords and you got the Nine of Pentacles. They both came out at the same time. So maybe for some of you, there's a worry about success. You know, maybe you guys are fearing success. For some of you, you know, I just feel like Aries, you guys have had it really tough for a really long time, and you guys are working on your businesses, and I feel like what this is asking you to do is get out of your head. I feel like things are going to end up working out. I think that it's just really scary when things start happening so fast that you don't even see things coming. Spirit, please show me for the Aries for this week, or what messages does Aries need to hear? Did that just flip? No, it did not. Okay, Spirit. Okay, the Hermit. Yeah, get out of your own way. You know, if it's like you guys have been frozen in time for quite some time, and it's time for you to move forward. And I think that in the past you guys were stuck, and that's what you're worried about, is getting stuck again. I do see where you are no longer, you know, crying over the past. You know, maybe something worrisome did come in, some type of, you know, internal conflict. Whoa, okay, you just got one that came out. Yeah, somebody here trying to get away with something, having to have the courage to overcome it. I like the fact that the Strength card is in the upright and the Seven of Swords is in the reverse. Spirit, please show me Aries. What messages does Aries need to hear for this week? Okay, the High Priestess. All right, so some type of secrets coming out. And I feel like using your intuition. This is definitely about your spiritual path. And the Chariot. Okay, so this is about taking back the reins of your life and, you know, delving into your creativity. This is about taking action. You know, this isn't about sitting around waiting for shit to happen. This is about you getting up and making stuff happen. I just kind of think that, you know, you're a little worried. And again, that's what I was talking about with the expect powerful change, that there's this ego investment. Listen, you know, the divine isn't going to end up guiding you either way. So you can't make any mistakes. The universe is going to guide you towards the path that you're supposed to be on. So I feel like, you know, coming out of your head and really getting into this groundedness, you know, for some of you, you know, if this is about a relationship, you know, guy or, you know, I'm not gender specific on my readings and stuff. This is a general reading. Not all messages will apply. So take what resonates and discard the rest, and don't try to make it fit. But you guys, this is, you know, if you're worried about, for some of you, you want to come out of being single. Your challenges, or for some of you, your challenges is learning how to be single, you know? But I feel like, you're waiting on your ships to come in. For some of you, you're waiting on a package. Maybe this has something to do with business. I do see it finally coming in, and I see it coming in very quickly, and it could have something to do with some type of a spiritual practice. The Seven of Swords in the reverse. Sometimes, the Seven of Swords isn't always about the liar, cheater, thief. Sometimes it's about, I can do it all on my own. I can do it all on my own. And I feel like, this is where it's like you can turn around. I do feel like somebody is trying to come back in. I don't think that, you always have to do everything on your own, Aries. Especially now that we have Saturn in the 11th house. So I just want to say that, with Saturn in the 11th house, that's about networking and other people, right? And I feel like you just kind of need to allow other people to help you out. For some of you, this is like some type of on-the-job training, and this is about you learning something new when it comes to your practice. You have 4 major arcanas in your reading. You've got the Hermit here, you've got the Strength card here, you've got the High Priestess, and you have the Chariot. So, the Chariot is the outcome, is talking about how you're taking back the reins of your life and you are moving on. For some of you, I feel like you're going on a trip, or you could be doing some type of short distance travel. I do feel like some type of healing practice here, especially with the High Priestess and the Chariot. I look at this, I keep seeing the international symbol for help. I think that it's going to take a lot of courage for you to move forward in this direction. And maybe that's what you're worried about, Am I going to have the finances? Am I going to be able to, invest in this? And I think that, the challenge is realizing that, you have what it takes to do whatever it is that you want to do. So with that said, Aries, let's go ahead and look at your love life. All it's asking you to do is start taking action. If you think about it, every single planet is direct right now, So this is about moving forward, taking action, not being afraid, because that's what the Strength card can be about. Maybe you're afraid of the boogeyman for some of you. Separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So you could be separated from somebody and wanting someone to come back in, and maybe that's what you're waiting on. I do feel like someone here is going to be trying to come back in. Separation, so you could be separated from someone that you really care for. And this person could be traveling to come back in and see you. I do want to say that there's some type of deception here. Somebody's trying to either control you, or you're trying to control them. It does say let go of control issues, allow the situation to unfold naturally. But I do feel, with the separation, the controlling, and the, deception, be careful. Somebody here is trying to be controlling of another person, and I feel like that's the strength that you're going to have to overcome. It's like you could be dealing with liar, cheaters, and thieves, but at the same time, especially with the deception card here, but I think you're going to fucking realize it. You're the King of Wands. You're showing up as the King of Wands. This person is like looking out. He's smart. He's analytical. I mean, he's the king. You're not a page. You're not a knight. You're an actual king. So it's like, I think that you're going to see it coming from a mile away. And the fact of the matter is, the Chariot here is talking about like, you're going to find out somebody's died. I feel like somebody here died. Passed away, but you already know it. If they didn't die, they separated from you, and they're wanting you to give this relationship a chance, and I think that you just see right through it. I think that you're just kind of done, and I think that you kind of go back and forth and you're on the fence about it, but I just feel like you're just done. You're taking your stuff and you're moving away. I'm just seeing that as an urn. I don't know why. I'm just seeing somebody here passed away. If so, you already know about it. Good news is this is only a week's worth of reading, okay? I mean, it can go out a little further, but at the same time, whenever you hear this message is when you're supposed to hear it. So even if it's 3 years down the road, when it comes right down to it, I just feel like, you're trying to avoid conflict. You're trying to gather the strength to avoid some type of conflict with people who have been deceptive and people that you've just decided, I'm just going to go ahead and separate myself from. I don't want to go ahead and continue playing into this relationship. And I think that, I think at the end of the day, I think it's a really good idea for you to separate yourself from anything or anyone that just doesn't make you feel good about yourself. And you do have to have the courage to do that. Use your intuition, Aries. I think you always know what's best for you. You're very, you guys are the leader of the pack, and when it comes right down to it, people really do look up to your strength and your valor. So continue doing what you're doing. Anyway, Aries, I hope you guys have a beautiful week. If you are interested in a personal reading, all my information is in the link tree. Also, it takes you over to all my social media platforms, and I'll see you again next week. Take care.